soft ambient chime. You pause. The day has been heavy, too many decisions, too many small defeats stacking until you feel cornered. Maybe you feel exposed, vulnerable, like there's nowhere to go. Then you remember a line, "Lord, surround me with your favor like a shield." It's simple, like a soft prayer whispered in a crowded room, but it holds a shape that can change how you move through your day. Today you'll explore that shape, what it means, how it feels, and how to lean into it so favor becomes less of a distant hope and more of a steady presence. Section 1. The image. Favor as a shield. Imagine a shield in your hands. Heavy? Maybe. Protective? Absolutely. Shields don't promise you'll never get hit, but they change the direction of impact, protect vital parts, and give the wielder confidence to step forward. When the psalm says favor like a shield, it borrows that image and places it over your life. Favor here isn't mere luck or a random wink from the universe. It's relational and intentional, a protection that comes from God's attention and benevolence. Visualize it, a circular shield, rimmed in light, resting at your back and shoulders, catching blows you didn't expect, and reflecting opportunities you thought were closed. You can feel the difference immediately. Where anxiety makes you curl inward, the shield gives you a space to stand tall. Where shame wants you to hide, favor reminds you that you're noticed and valued. This shield doesn't erase consequences or remove wise caution, but it transforms fear into a posture of trust. Let that image settle in your chest for a moment. Breathe in, breathe out. You are not walking alone. Section 2. The anatomy of divine favor. Understanding favor helps you recognize it when it arrives. There are 3 practical components you'll start to notice. Attention. Favor often starts with being seen. Someone notices your work, your heart, or the way you care. That attention precedes opportunity. It's the person who remembers your name, the employer who calls you back, the friend who chooses to listen at the exact right moment. Opportunity. Favor opens doors. Not always the big cinematic doors, but the subtle ones. An opened conversation, a small break that shifts momentum, a chance meeting. These are often the hinge points that move you forward. Protection. Favor shields you from what could have derailed you. Maybe a situation that would have harmed you never came to pass, or a relationship that could have been toxic dissolves before it begins. Protection looks like a redirection away from harm and toward growth. When you pair attention with opportunity and protection, favor looks less like a random blessing and more like an orchestration of care. Section 3. Why faith matters here. Favor doesn't exist in a vacuum. In the biblical sense, favor is tied to relationship, to God's character, and to how He chooses to interact with you. It's not transactional. It's not, "I did X, now grant me Y." It's relational. You live in a way that draws you into alignment with the one who wants good for you. Faith plays a role because it tunes your perception. Faith helps you notice the small mercies you might otherwise miss. It opens your eyes to the ways the shield is working, often subtly, often behind the scenes. Faith also calibrates your response. When something goes well, faith lets you receive with gratitude instead of fear. When things go wrong, faith invites you to look for the hidden shield rather than replaying failure. That doesn't mean denial. It means choosing a posture that expects care. And because you expect care, you're better positioned to act when it arrives. Section 4. The practice. Inviting the shield daily. You can invite favor like inviting a friend into your day. This is practical, repeatable, and not mystical. Try this 3-step practice. 1. Morning orientation. 2. 5 minutes. Start your day by speaking or thinking a short intention. Lord, surround me with your favor like a shield. Say it slowly. Imagine the shield pressing gently against your shoulders. Feel how your posture changes. This orients your mind to look for signs of favor throughout the day. 2. Midday noticing. 1. 3 minutes. Pause around noon. Take a breath and scan your morning. Who reached out? What went easier than expected? What small mercy appeared? Name one thing and say thank you. Writing it down magnifies it. Saying it aloud seals it. 3. Evening reflection. 5-10 minutes. Before sleep, review the day and look for the 3 components. Attention, opportunity, protection. Celebrate what you saw, confess what you missed, and ask for clarity for tomorrow. This reflection trains your heart to recognize God's movements, even when they're quiet. This isn't a rigid ritual. It's a rhythm that helps you live with open hands rather than clenched fists. Section 5. Practical examples you'll recognize. Favor shows up in everyday life, in ways you can learn to name. Here are 3 scenarios that make it real. The job lead you weren't expecting. You applied without high hopes, Then someone forwards your resume with a simple note. Thought of you? That attention becomes opportunity, and because of it, you move into a new season. The conversation that landed well. You're nervous about a difficult talk, but your words land gently, and the other person responds with curiosity rather than defense. That protection keeps a relationship from fracturing into something you can't repair. The avoided danger. You missed a flight that later experienced delays, and the expense of rescheduling was heavy but ultimately led to a safer, calmer outcome than had you gone. These are small human stories, but they reveal a pattern. Favor doesn't always change your external circumstances overnight. Often it rewires the path, redirecting, opening, and buffering. Section 6. Holding both confidence and humility. When you experience favor consistently, it's tempting to grow self-assured to the point of pride. There's a delicate tension to manage. Confidence without arrogance, gratitude without entitlement. The shield is a gift, not a badge of superiority. Keep these practices to stay grounded. Name the source. When things go well, trace the good back to people and to God. Gratitude keeps favor from inflating your ego. Minors serve from the shield. Let the protection and opportunity you receive position you to help others. If favor shields you, ask how you can be a shield for someone else. Through mentorship, support, or simply listening, stay teachable. Favor is often accompanied by correction. When doors close or plans shift, receive those moments as instruction, not just interruption. Section 7. When it doesn't feel like favor, sometimes life feels like the opposite of being shielded. You face loss, rejection, or confusion. In those seasons, you can still lean into the posture behind the prayer. 3 reminders to hold close. Presence is a kind of favor. Even when outcomes are painful, God's presence is a protective reality. It doesn't always fix what's broken, but it walks with you through it. Heine, timing matters. Favor can be delayed without being denied. Your understanding of timing is limited. The shield might be in place in ways you can't yet see. Community is part of protection. Don't isolate. Trusted friends and mentors often carry the shield with you. They notice what you can't see and act in your defense. Allow suffering to shape you rather than define you. Favor can be a slow work that matures wisdom, resilience, and deeper trust. Section 8. A short guided visualization. Close your eyes if that feels safe. Breathe in slowly for 4 counts. Hold for 2. Breathe out for 4. Picture a soft light gathering at the base of your spine. It rises, forming a round, warm shield behind you. Feel its warmth press gently against your shoulder blades. It's steady, neither harsh nor overbearing. Now imagine the day ahead. See potential knocks and sharp edges. Watch them meet the shield and slide away. Notice a small golden door opening in the center of the shield, an opportunity you didn't expect. Step forward through it. You are not untested, you are protected. When you're ready, open your eyes and carry that image with you. Section 9. Words to say when you need them. Prayer doesn't need fancy language. These short phrases are easy to return to. Lord, surround me with your favor like a shield. Say it slowly. Mean it. Help me notice your mercies today. Use what I receive to help someone else. Keep them simple. Repeat them in traffic, at your desk, before a meeting, or when you can't sleep. Section 10. A practical challenge for the week. Try this. For 7 days, use the earlier 3-step practice. Each night, write down 1 instance of attention, 1 instance of opportunity, and 1 instance of protection. After a week, read the list. Patterns emerge fast when you pay attention. You'll likely find small surprising threads, people, places, or practices that consistently bring favor into your life. Let that guide your choices next week. Closing reflection. Favor like a shield is not a magic force field that removes all struggle. It's a posture of care that protects, opens, and redirects. It invites you to stand differently, to move with a quiet confidence that doesn't demand proof. When you pray those words, you aren't bargaining, you're aligning. You're asking to be surrounded in a way that helps you flourish without being reckless. So take 1 more breath. Place your hand over your heart and say it out loud. Lord, surround me with your favor like a shield. Let it sit in the space between you and your day. Watch how your eyes open a little wider to the small mercies. Notice how doors creak open that used to be sealed. And when favor finds you, return it. Be a shield for someone else. Soft ambient chime fades.